Chapter 17. Hide and Go Seek. Olive walked out of the blocked room with a warm glow. She went over to Alice and me, who sat in quiet desperation, wanting answers about our friend. She'll be okay. I'd say it was a good thing you found her when you did. An overdose is serious in the real world and here. She just needs a few days rest, but being rank 1, it may be difficult to hide her here, Olive explained. If it's okay with you, Olive, I'll stay here to make sure that Ian doesn't try anything, I said. Both girls stared at me with surprise. No offense, but I think it would be better if someone like Alice stayed, Olive spoke softly, as to not hurt my feelings. A wicked grin formed across Alice's face. Oh, please do explain. Well, John, you've been in here 3 times in the past 2 weeks. Any more and I'll have to start charging you, Olive explained. I mean, you're welcome to stay, but Territory 2 isn't blocked off to anyone, so that means Ian and his team are welcome here, no questions asked. Of course, we won't let him near Eve, but that doesn't mean he won't come here, and if it's a choice of her life or my own team's, we'll stand aside. I hate saying that, but we need to survive just like you. So that's it, isn't it? This world is so black and white it's sickening, but that's the way it has to be. Live or die, it all depends on how you play. In that case, I'm definitely staying. I mean, if that's okay with you, I replied. You both have to ask our team leader, Maria, she smiled, sweetly leaving the conversation. I turned to Alice. You're enjoying this, aren't you? So very much. Why don't you just leave it to me and go find Maria? Alice smirked. Like a good dog. I gave her an annoyed expression, but did what she asked. I have learned to pick my battles, and besides, someone has to find her, otherwise neither of us can stay. Maybe I'll just forget to mention Alice. I walked down the maze of the empty hospital. It's a wonder that anyone could get through here. Everything looks exactly the same down in the white, spotted tile, and eerie feeling. Hello? Is anyone there? I asked aloud in hopes of an answer. Hello? Nothing. Well, isn't this great? I can't even find a single person. What great use I am. Maybe I can only find people who are trying to kill me? That would explain a lot. A hand pulled the back of my shirt, dragging me into an open room. I hit the ground with a thud as a surprised expression painted my face. I looked to see Alex, holding a finger to her lips. My eyes scanned the room for a sense of where I was. It looked much like the room where Eve was being held. A solid cream color against the shadow-covered walls, with only a bed along with various medical equipment to give the place any appearance. What the hell? I whispered to the girl. We're playing hide and go seek. Now that you're on my team, it's an even number again, she replied. What? I didn't agree to play with you. I'm looking for Maria, I spoke, clearly confused. Well, she's on the other team, so you're gonna have to find her. Now, the way we play it is that the winner gets to sit out of the next mission, and I really don't want to head over to Territory 4 again, she sighed. Our goal is to find and catch Maria and Viola before they find us. I mean, I hate to drag you into this. Well, not really, but Leo went home, and Olive is watching over the Pink Menace. Pink Menace? I mean, have you ever seen her pissed off? No, I replied. So what's in it for me if I play this game with you? What do you want? Alex asked. Well, what do you have? I responded. If we win, and only if we win, I'll give you a clue. Okay, a clue to what? I questioned. Well, Maria and I both have our memories back, and I'm sure you'd love to hear about that, she smirked, knowing that I was hooked. Okay, you have my attention now. Where are they, anyway? That's the game, isn't it? She whispered. Maria is the only person who knows, truly knows, all the way out of the hospital, so good luck. Any ideas, then? I sighed, rolling my eyes. I heard that you were good at making plans, Alex mumbled. I thought for a moment. My target is Maria, an expert in direction and knows the layout of the hospital better than anyone else. If she wants her team to win, it probably means that Viola is with her. So that means we can just take 2 birds out with 1 stone. I really don't know a lot about any of these girls, but from the fact that they are using a game of hide-and-go-seek to determine who will sit out on a mission means that they're childish. That and the fact that the last time I woke up here, I had marker across my face. I have the element of surprise, but it would still be nice if I knew anything about them, or the layout of the hospital. Alex, can you tell me about Maria and Viola? Specifically their personalities, I asked, and planned my moves. Well, Viola is about as ditzy as they come. I'd say she defines idiot, but she's clever in the way a child is. She's always asking questions that we can't exactly answer. I feel like she does it on purpose, but who knows? She has a kind of unhealthy obsession over the color yellow and can bend like she was made of rubber. Maria, on the other hand, has a good head on her shoulders. She's probably the smartest member in our team and is a fantastic artist. She draws up maps of the locations that we visited and marks important details that we may have to go back to later. It's actually a great plan and has come in handy multiple times. Although she has no sense of direction and can't even follow her own notes to save her life, Alex explained. Well, I wouldn't have guessed that. But I think I can use this information. Maybe. I bit my thumbnail as I thought. Hey. Got anything yellow? I smirked, as a thought entered my mind. Alex gave a confused expression as she reached through her pockets. The girl pulled out a flashlight with a neon yellow cover. She handed me the object with hesitation. You know there's no way they're this close, right? Maria may have a map, but it's useless without direction. They wouldn't go too far into the hospital, or at least not away from where they usually traveled on a daily basis. From what you've told me, Viola is an idiot, but could easily fit somewhere Maria couldn't. But she would still want her directions and help, so she'll stay close. So, we draw her out with this, and Maria is sure to be close, I reasoned. Okay, Mr. Smartass. How do you know they won't catch you first? Because you are the kind of girl to charge forward and ask questions later. They'll be waiting for you to come and find them. Get rid of the threat early before turning on each other. Cold mind you got there, Alex pointed out. You need a cold mind to see the cold truth. Now let's go, I ordered, running out of the room. We ran the halls, creating a large amount of noise as we darted. I figured that these girls will be used to Alex hunting them down in secret. I mean, she is the spy, after all. If I'm right, it'll cause them to flinch, but not leave. That's all I need. We turned sharply around one of the hallways. With Alex quickly behind me, a small movement caught my attention. A laundry basket flicked. 1 down. We turned the next corner, ignoring the small movement. I bent down quickly with a crooked smile. I'm actually really enjoying this. I turned to Alex with a whisper, almost too quiet for either of us to hear. Laundry basket. But if you just run up, someone else will be waiting. She nodded, understanding the situation. She pointed to the flashlight, questioning what it was for. Can I leave it to you to get her without causing a scene? I asked, ignoring her question. I'll answer in a second. I'll keep quiet. With that, she moved swiftly up the wall, into the white tiled ceiling that pushed up with a simple touch. She crawled into the tile, disappearing into the blackness. I kept my eyes on the basket, as the spy moved in silence. I noticed the panel above the white laundry open with a soft touch. Blonde locks of hair dripped from the ceiling, adding a slight difference in color from the white of this world. In a matter of seconds, her body fell with grace into the white, causing her to seemingly disappear into existence. The world fell silent as Alex pulled up the black locks of Viola, who wore a spiteful expression. I nodded, seeing our victory. Both girls got out of the basket and walked over to where I hid. Alex and Viola sat next to me. She truly was childish. Her expression was sour and angry because she had lost. Want to tell us where Maria is? I whispered to Viola. The girl shook her head violently in a no manner. Look, we found you fair and square. It's only fair that you tell us where she is, Alex snapped, grabbing the girl's hair again. Ow! She gave an extended call. I'm not telling you. Nope, not ever, ever, ever. I smiled and held up the yellow flashlight. The girl quickly took it from my hands, shining the light into her own eyes repeatedly. She's in her office. Alex slapped her own face and feet. Thank you, I smiled. I stood up, leaving her to her own. I played a lot of games, and no one gives up something without a trade, I reasoned. So, where is her office? It's not far, so got any plans on how to get it? Alex replied. One, but it's a stretch, I thought aloud.